AI is now doing all these full stack tasks. We are good at thinking, we are good at reasoning, we are good at decision making. AI coders is most powerful. There are a lot of frameworks and libraries that we can learn, like scikit-learn, TensorFlow. Future is going to be man with machine versus man without. I can't stay a single minute in front of him. These three things together makes you a person that no one can. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to talk about what should we focus on in this AI era as a computer science student. I am going to talk about AI. I am going to talk about as of now what AI is doing, and also I'm going to share some AI tools, AI platforms that you must use as a software developer, as a computer science student. And at last, we are going to discuss, after seeing all those things, what AI can do, what AI can't do. After seeing those things, I will talk about what to focus on which skills you should focus on, so that you can survive and thrive in this AI era. So make sure to watch this video till the end. This video will clear all your brain fog regarding these AI. So let's start.
This tipping point of a new era of how we understand our human development, our growth, our ability to learn, the way that we work in the future, and as we function as a society.
We do, it's more likely to be correct and grounded in reality. Talk to the AI about how to do better. It's a very deep philosophical conversation. It's a bit above my pay grade.
Artificial intelligence is a computer's ability to emulate human intelligence and learning.
Artificial intelligence could advance in ways that surpass our wildest imaginations, and it could radically change our everyday lives much sooner than you think.
Developed even faster than I thought. In particular, they now have these AI agents, which are more dangerous than AI that just answers questions, because they can do things in the world.
Moment where, for whatever reason, like, the world would go from not getting it to getting it. And that all of a sudden it would be clear that this technology was working. Like, internally, it at that point seemed very obvious to us that language models were going to keep scaling, they were going to do all these useful things.
Okay, so I guess most of us have thought about the scenario of AI impacting our careers at some point, especially during the last couple of years. And AI is not going to take your job, but the person who uses AI pretty well might take your job.
2025 is here, and if you want to take your career and your life to the next level, you have to be using AI tools.
Created by playing poker with a world champion of chess.
What's the craziest conspiracy you've heard about AI?
AI god-like thing that you can use to control the whole universe.
But do you think that's possible?
Mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes. I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads, by a lot.
So firstly, let's talk about, as of now, what AI is doing and what AI can't do. So let's talk about this firstly. So see, as of now, AI is writing code, AI is writing articles, AI is writing poems, AI is writing paragraphs, AI is doing SEO for websites, AI is generating images, AI is generating videos, and there are also a bunch of things that AI is doing right now. So as a computer science student, let's first see that what AI is doing in field of development, in field of coding. So as of now, AI can write all front-end codes. AI can also write your back-end code. It can write your back-end logic. It can write your back-end functionality. It can write code to call any API. It can write code to integrate payment system. And also, AI can make a schema for your databases also. AI is now doing all these full stack tasks. And you can say with better optimization, with better folder structure, with better logic building. As of now, AI already started doing these tasks. And just remember, I'm not demotivating anyone. I'm just trying to making awareness so that my subscribers can see future opportunities and evolve as everyone is evolving. I'm not demotivating anyone, okay? So in the world of this computer science, these things happening as of now. With the help of these AI, everyone is doing vibe coding. So you might be thinking, what is vibe coding? So I've already created one video in which I've talked in detail about vibe coding. But also let me tell in brief. So vibe coding is just a methodology in which we interact with these AI and we just give prompt and these AI will generate code for us. So coding in this way is called vibe coding. Basically, we don't care about what code is all about. We just take care of the outputs that we want. So nowadays, mostly people are doing vibe coding. And I'm also not promoting vibe coding here, okay? As a student, as a beginner, as a noob software developer, we should focus on our fundamentals. We should focus on our building logic. We should focus on exploring technologies. Okay, so let's come to the topic where I was. So I was talking about what AI can do. So now you know what AI is doing right now. So now let's talk what AI is not able to do right now. So see, as of now, where OpenAI releases his fourth model, GPT-4 or GPT-4 Omni, I think. The GPT-4 model is taking quite high because of his thinking ability. GPT-4 is thinking so natural that even it is trying to beat humans. And about these GPT-4 models, everyone is talking on X, on Reddit, on YouTube. Because first time they are showing some parameters in which GPT-4 is crossing all borders in terms of thinking and reasoning. But still, the biggest challenge for these LLMs, these models, is to think, is to reason. But as a human, we are good at these things by default. We are good at thinking, we are good at reasoning, we are good at decision making. But these AI always lack in those things. They can solve very large equations very easily, but also they can stuck where they have to think or make decision or make reason for small simple equations. They often stuck in that problems. So in these things, AI often is stuck. But as a human, we have an extra edge in these things. Our brain is so volatile that we can rewire it for anything. Whatever we want, we can easily rewire our brain for that. But these AI can't easily rewire themselves. These models will have to go with a process of training in which they will learn with large data sets that will require huge resources. But as a human, we can easily rewire our brain by reading books, by watching podcasts, by watching YouTube videos, by watching tutorials, by reading articles, by reading blogs. We can easily rewire our brain. So as of now, you know what AI can do, what AI is struggling to do. Now let's talk about some tools, some platforms that we should use in our day-to-day life as a computer science student, as a programmer, as a coder, as a software developer. So I'm just telling the AI tools that I use daily, that many of developers use daily. And as I said earlier, I'm not promoting vibe coding, but also using these AI tools is most important so that we can boost our productivity and enhance our learnings. The first one is, you might be using this already, which is ChatGPT. You can use this for writing codes. You can use it for finding bugs in your codes. You can use it to complete your incomplete code. And there are many applications also. Whatever problem you face in your code, just copy and paste here. You will get answers of all those problems. So this is first one. Second one is Claude. It is also one of the best platforms. It's LLMs like Claude 3.5, Sonnet, and there are more also, which are very good at coding, which are very good at programming. You can use this too for whatever problem I said earlier, and mainly you can use it to generate your front-end code. Claude is good at generating your front-end code, and I can say this is also better than that ChatGPT for code generation. So these two platforms you can use for coding, and there are many also, but these two will be enough for you. And now let's talk about some AI IDs, AI powered IDs. So first one is Cursor and second one is Windsurf. On Cursor I have made some videos you can watch. I'll mention link in the description. Cursor ID is very powerful. You must use as a software developer. And Windsurf is the alternative of Cursor. Both are same. But Cursor I've used. I'll suggest you go and download Cursor. So these are AI powered IDs. Now let's talk about some full stack AI coder that are coming in trend from last 2 to 3 months. Everyone is talking about these AI coders. And also I've created one video talking about these AI coders. You can also watch that. I'll mention link in the description. So first one is Lovable, second one is Bold.new, third one is Raplit, and fourth one is, there is one more, I forget that. I'll mention link in the description if I'll get. So as of now, these AI coders is most powerful. They can build your front end, they can build your back end, they can connect with your databases, and also the most important thing, the deployment. They also do deployment for your project all. So this whole full stack workflow, these AI can do easily for you. So these are some AI tools that you should use in your day-to-day life so that you can boost your productivity. Now let's see what we should focus on in this AI era, because as a computer science student, in our mind a lot of questions come like what should we study, what skills we should build, what skills can land us on a good job. So these all things come to our mind. But on the other side, we see whatever you know as a computer science student, these AI is doing very easily. So a lot of times we often feel disconfident. We often doubt ourselves, how we can survive in this AI era. So let's see what should we focus on. And after that, your doubt will be clear. You will be confident what we should focus on. So just stick with me. I'm going to break this down into some important keys area that you need to focus on to stay relevant. So first, learn the basics of AI ML. I'm not telling you to become the AI researcher or go deep in those AI, but knowing how these LLMs, this AI is working, how their training works, how these LLMs are trained. What's the difference between supervised, unsupervised learning? Because as a software developer, as a computer science student, we must know what is going on behind these AI models, what is going on behind these LLMs, how these AI is working, how these LLMs are being trained, how this AI is answering us. These things we should know. So how we can learn these things? So you can start with some programming language. And as you know, programming language is the first step to learn any technology. So for learning these things, we can start with Python. You might be knowing Python is a famous programming language that is being used from last 1 decade for these machine learnings, to implementing these algorithms, to implementing those training sessions for these AI models. This is all happening with the help of Python only. On Python, there are a lot of frameworks and libraries that we can learn, like scikit-learn, TensorFlow, PyTorch. These are some machine learning libraries that are built on Python that you can use to explore machine learning, deep learning and all. And if you will go in these technologies, you will need some data sets. So you will find data sets and projects regarding these technologies in Kaggle. There is one platform called Kaggle. In Kaggle, you will find a lot of projects, a lot of machine learning projects, a lot of AI projects that you can learn from them. And also you will find a lot of data sets in everything to train your models, to train your AI on that Kaggle. So this is first thing, learn the basics of AI ML. Second, prompt engineering and LLMs. Prompt engineering, you might have heard about this term. It's becoming popular from last 3 to 4 years in computer science world. Prompt is just a command, it's just a statement that you give to any LLM to get desired output. And prompt engineering is just engineering to get the exact output, the desired output that you want. And how can you get that desired output? By learning prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is just all about structuring your statement, providing context to your statement, explaining your idea in detail, explaining your queries in detail. These all things comes under prompt engineering. Nowadays, we are using AI a lot for all of our tasks. So getting desired output, getting exact output is very important. So prompt engineering is all about writing clear and structured commands, structured statements that any LLM can understand what you are trying to say. So in this AI era, you must read about prompt engineering. You must know prompt engineering. And second part is working with LLMs. LLMs like GPT-4, Claude 3.5 Sonnet, Gemini, etc. Only giving prompts and getting desired outputs is good, but despite of that, we also should know as a computer science student how we can build something over these LLMs. On top of these LLMs, how can I use GPT-4 to build, to define something for my own purpose, for my own some particular problem statement? Because nowadays, every developer who is knowing full stack web development or full stack mobile app development is learning about these LLMs. He is learning to build something on these LLMs. Because nowadays every software that you will build, every mobile app that you will build, it should be AI powered. There should be some AI use cases in your application. Without this AI, your mobile app, your website is incomplete. Even when you will build some project for your placement, there also interviewer will expect that in your project there should be some use cases of AI, and that could be the first impression that will land you in your dream job, in your dream company. So as a computer science student, we should start learning from now how we can work with these LLMs. And to work on these LLMs, you can explore frameworks like LangChain, LangGraph, and there is one more, Llama Index, which is from Meta. So these are some frameworks by which you can build your own something over these LLMs. And recently I also started learning LangChain. LangChain is Python based framework in which you can work with these LLMs. Also you can build your AI agents. Also you can automate your tasks with these agents. So you can start with LangChain, or you can also explore other frameworks as well. Third, learn to think like an engineer. So first let's define who is engineer. So engineer is a person who always think about problem, who always think to solve problem. He always try to optimize solution. He always try to think, how can I make better solution? How can I write better code? How can I write better optimized code? Why it is like this? Why it can't like this? So these all things are the mindset of one engineer. So as a coder, as a programmer, we should also have to think like an engineer in this AI era. And so how we can build that mindset of that engineer? So we can build those things by building our logic, by building our problem solving skills, by becoming resilient to all scenarios. So how we can build these things? So building these things, we should focus on data structures and algorithms. Because in computer science, data structures and algorithms are only the thing that can build your logic, that can make you problem solver, that can make you to think from all perspective, all test cases, all scenarios. Data structures and algorithms are only the thing in computer science that can boost your confidence from here to here, whether you are doing development or whether you are doing competitive programming. Data structures and algorithm is going to help a lot in building your logic. Fourth, master the stacks. Nowadays you are seeing, as I said also earlier, these AI is doing front end, back end, even they are connecting databases, even they are deploying your project, all these things they are doing single-handedly. So also as a computer science student, we should master these technology. We should know front end, we should know back end, we should know how we can connect our databases to project, how we can deploy our project. These all things we should know, because knowing only front end, only back end, only building UIs not going to work in this AI era. We should know all these things simultaneously. We must be a full stack developer. We must know what is container, what is Kubernetes, how we can build workflows of DevOps. Then only we will survive and thrive in this AI era. Knowing only front end and building those UIs is not going to work, because those surface level tasks, these AI can do very easily. So you should focus on learning some complex technology, and these surface level tasks like building UIs, building schema for your databases, you should give these AIs and they will do very easily for you. And you should focus on those complex tasks, those complex technology. Last but not the least, stay updated and do network. What's going on internet regarding your technology, regarding your tech stack, regarding these AI, regarding this AI development, what's going on everywhere, you should know. You should follow some YouTube channel that is giving this type of information. You should follow some Twitter account, Reddit account. You should join some community, some forum where people are sharing a lot of things. So you must be also there. And also we should focus on doing network on LinkedIn, on other social media as well, because nowadays learning any skill not only going to work, you should be visible also. Others should know what you are doing, what you know, what technology you know. Then only opportunities is going to come for you, because as you know, everywhere is competition. So that's it guys. The motive of this video was just to make awareness. I don't want to demotivate anyone, but as a computer science student, as a software developer, we should accept what is going on in our surrounding, so that we can evolve accordingly. In upcoming years, there will be one question that everyone will ask, which is AI is replacing everyone, but who will replace AI? So the answer is simple. The person who build AI, the person who control AI, the person who learn about AI, the person who lead AI, these people are going to replace these AI, and these AI can't replace those people, those engineers. And one thing I'll mention, AI is not our competition. They are just a complements for human. They are just tools that humans are developing so that humans can grow more exponentially. But also one thing we should keep in mind as a computer science geek, as a tech geek, first time we are fighting with the species who are more intelligent than us. In the history of humanity, there were no tools, there were no weapons that can be more intelligent than humans. But this time we are fighting with the species who are more intelligent than us, who are more powerful than us. And as you know, once Elon Musk said these AI are more powerful than nukes. Even those nuclear weapons, they are most powerful weapons in this world. They can totally destroy our planet. But even those nuclear bombs, those weapons can't take decision. But these AI can take decisions. So think whether that nuclear weapon is powerful or these AI are powerful. So we can't sugarcoat these AI. We should keep in mind everything that are going on our surrounding, so that we can take decision that will lead us to survive in this AI era. And I just want to mention one thing, the winners of tomorrow are those who aren't fear AI. The winners are those who collaborate with AI, understand it deeply and build beyond it. The future is going to be man with machine versus man without. As you might hear this also, AI is not going to replace us, but the person who use AI will replace us. And it's true, the future is totally going to be man with machine versus man without. And the man with machine always win, and here you just have to choose your side, because it's obvious. Earlier people used to talk degree is not going to work for you, you should have a skill set, you should know some skills. But now people are telling the degree and your skill set is also not going to work. Except these two things, you should also know how to work with machines, how to get things done with the help of these machines, with the help of these AI. Because suppose I go to gym, I build my muscles, I build my biceps. And suppose one day I started fighting with someone, and he's just an ugly guy who is very thin. But suppose I started fighting with him and he brought a gun. Just think, I can't stay a single minute in front of him with this body, with this muscle, with this biceps, with this martial art skills. He will destroy me with the help of that small machine, with the help of that small gun. He will totally destroy me. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. As of now, degree is also important, skill set is also important, but learning machines, learning AI is also important. These three things together makes you a person that no one can replace. We are humans, we know how to keep ourselves on top of every power, on top of every energy, on top of every rules. So that's it. I hope this video cleared your brain fog regarding these AI. Just keep in mind whatever I have told you in this video. Go and use those AI tools that I mentioned. Go and focus on those skills that I mentioned and start learning these technologies. And if this video was helpful for you, make sure to press that like button, and for more such content, make sure to subscribe. Until next time, keep building and keep exploring.